What's up, guys? On the fly. Tonight, we are doing our 2025 Backlash WWE pay per view or whatever you want to call it. We're going to do a watch along. Cal, hopefully, will be here in a little while. He's had some things he had to do tonight, but he's going to drop in. Match is getting ready to start. The Fatal Four Way. We got Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest is making his way to the ring right now. And LA Knight's already in there. We're waiting for number 4. Hope everybody's doing good. Mother's Day weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom. Let's see. Should be some interesting matches tonight. This isn't one of the big 4 as they call it, I guess. With but it should set up some storylines for later. Of course, the main event: John Cena defends the undisputed title against Randy Orton one last time, and we called it at WrestleMania that they should do it one more time. Uh, and they listened to us. I guess Triple H is listening to the show. He's probably listening right now. Okay, so this is Fatu, Jacob Fatu coming to the ring. Now, they have teased a lot here lately. Him and Solo having a having some disagreements about how he won the title. That Solo got him here, got him to this point where he can win the title, and so I think eventually you're looking at a Jacob Fatu babyface turn. I don't think they'll let him lose tonight that quick because he just won this. Just won at WrestleMania. Of course, Haku makes his way to the ring, jumps the rail, and comes over the ring. All right. Let's see what we got here. What's up, Heels? He's a longtime supporter of the show. Heels Bevins, who's a big time Carolina fan. But man, you know, these matches wouldn't last that long if they didn't take 30 minutes to get to the ring. So, U.S. Championship match, Fatal 4-Way. I don't think Jacob Fatu is going to lose this match. I really don't. Not that quick, and not at Backlash. And my dogs are trying to tear something up right now, so sorry. So there, two baby faces, two heels, and of course, no no Pat McAfee on commentary tonight because he's got a match for whatever reason against Gunther later on. I mean, this is your typical splitting up 2-on-2. Ah, so what's the difference between what he just did, LA Knight just did, than a RKO by Randy Orton? He did like a reversed RKO on Jacob Fatu. So He's cleaning house right now. No Logan Paul tonight, so nobody should be dressed up as the uh, prime in the prime bottle tonight. LA Knight is kicking tail right now. He's dominating all 40s. I mean, he's taking out all three of the other guys. It's it won't. Somebody's getting ready to get him though. Yeah. So now they're doing the whole. Oh, that was a freaking Eliminators. Old ECW move there. The Eliminators. I forgot what they called that move, but LA Knight and Damian Priest finally working together. Let's see how long this lasts. Well, didn't last long. I wouldn't mind seeing McIntyre win it, but McIntyre's not going to win. I mean, they're not. I really would be shocked if they took it off Jacob Fatu this quick. So now it's Drew McIntyre's to dominate everybody. So the other matches, like we said, Pat McAfee against Gunther. I don't understand that. Uh, don't understand why they would do that, but anyway, where this is going for either one of them. Hurricane Ron off the top rope by Damian Priest. Now he's going to go through his spell where he's dominating everybody. So I guess it'll be Jacob Fatu's turn to dominate everybody next. Does Orton win tonight? I don't think Orton wins tonight either. Maybe Damian Priest will just Jacob Fatu would just dominate long enough to get the win. You sure haven't seen Jacob Fatu. Oh, there he is. Here we go with him. Samoan drop on Damian Priest outside the ring on one of the ring posts or the ring barrier. Do they always talk about that Jacob Fatu spent time in prison. That's going to end up being a big part of his story when he goes babyface. McIntyre and him facing off in the ring by themselves. It looks like this standoff, like a. These are big dudes, and they're just slugging it out. Fatu got the upper hand now. Not for long. Samoa drop. About time for one of the guys on the outside of the ring to get up now. Oh! Little, not quite a stink face in the corner like Rikishi would. I don't know what you call that move, a running butt drop. So what? I mean, you don't have a lot of your big guys here tonight. So you got Dominic Mysterio is going to defend his Intercontinental Championship against Penta. That should be an interesting match. I don't know if Liv Morgan won't be with him, is what they're saying. But yeah, it's only 1, 2. Is it 4 matches? That's it. Wow. I would think they'd have more than 4 matches though. Why don't you have like? You have no Braun Breaker here. You have no Seth Rollins here. Uh-oh. Oh, suicide dive. Jacob Fatu, he's got this place going nuts, too. They have got to, in the near future, turn this guy babyface. Oh, Swanton. But LA Knight hits him with a. Oh, so they're exchanging finishing moves now. WWE, their ring now has become like an ad. It's got 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 different sponsors in the ring. I guess it's 7. Now we got, okay, let's get back to the live. We got to watch it, all of this over again. Like Rocky and Apollo in here. Except the first one that gets up doesn't win. Come on. Fatu's getting ready to do something. Oh, and he gets met with a flying elbow. Drew McIntyre catching him. Future shock. But he rolled outside the ring. He went with a BFT from McDonald's. Excuse me. So where is Damian Priest at? McIntyre's done future shock on both Jacob Fatu and LA Knight. And Damian Priest is nowhere to be seen, but he'll be coming out of nowhere. Oh, Claymore on LA Knight. Damian Priest just pulled the referee out of the ring before he got to 3. Wow. And it's no disqualification, so. So they're going to take each other out. McIntyre and they're going to take each other out of the ring. Fatu is going to get LA Knight right now. Damian Priest and McIntyre have gone outside the ring and just brawling. They've fell it out into a little corner. So we'll come down to these two guys. Moonsault he missed. Fatu missed with a moonsault. LA Knight got his move. You better. He didn't pin him, though. He's going for it again. Now you got to go for the pin. Oh, close. Almost a 3. There's a guy at ringside dressed up like Randy Savage. He looks just like. Hey, I think it's safe to say McIntyre and Damian Priest are going to be feuding for a while because they're outside the ring beating the crap. They're not even close to the ring right now. Well, maybe there's going to be something because there's nothing going on in the ring right now. They're just showing Damian Priest and. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh my gosh, choke slam through the tables. Oh, so they're bringing out the medics to check on them now. So they're out. This is definitely not. They're not going to be a part of the end, I don't think. I don't know what Jacob Fatu and LA Knight are doing in the ring. They're just resting, I guess, outside the ring. So now they show Fatu and LA Knight fighting in the ring or outside the ring again. To me, this match has lasted way too long. But if you only got 4 matches and you plan on going for 3 hours, then I guess you have to have a long match. Oh, Solo just moves Jacob off the announce table. When LA Knight was getting ready to drop an elbow on him. But Solo's there, so something's going to happen here. Will Solo end up costing? Who is that? So another one. They got another one in the group here. Jeff Cobb. Is that his name? Wow. So Jacob. So this is how they're going to do it. Jacob doesn't want this to be this way or something like that. He don't want to win. He wants to win it on his own now. Yeah, there. He's definitely not liking this. And Solo just tells him to go in the ring and take care of LA Knight. Moves up. Fatu's gonna win it, but he does not like this. This guy. Yeah, this is gonna be the way they turn him babyface with Solo and this guy. Yeah, he's not leaving the ring with Solo. There's definitely. So maybe he is leaving with them now. He's reluctantly leaving with them too. All is not well, that's for sure. And he is not happy. Jacob Fatu is not happy. So what match is next? Here we go with the commercials. It's probably going to be maybe the women's match. I can never say that girl's name right, but I know Becky's in it. Freaky music there. Yeah, you don't have the Yeet. You don't have Yeet guys there. Which that match was okay. I mean, it wasn't anything special. I'll put it that way. But I think the ending, what happened at the end, was more exciting than the actual match was. Oh me, what a day! What a day, guys. Hope you guys have had a good day. Yeah, it's kind of quiet. Kyle just texted me. He will be here shortly. So they're at Night of Champions, Saturday, June 28th from Saudi Arabia. So that'll be one of those pay per views that's in the middle of the day or something like that. Saudi Arabia. Oh man. Gosh, commercial. Which I know if we didn't have it, we would still be paying like $39.95 or $59.95. Everybody's. I mean that. I want to see Cena and Orton one last time, but I'm just interested to see what the McAfee match does. There's been more matches than 23 one-on-one matches between Orton and Cena. I'm sure there's been more. They're not counting like house shows. So evidently, it's going to be Becky versus um, whatever this girl's name is. I can't never say her name right. Valkyrie. Another commercial. Ah, uh, Wingstop. Super Nintendo World. Where is this at? Oh, Universal. So should have another episode of On the Fly coming out this week. Have a first time guest host on the show. Hopefully, first of many times. We did a Kiss theme podcast. I'm not going to give away what it was, but and I'm not going to give away who my special guest was till till we release it. Come on, get through these commercials. Lord have mercy. Get back to the matches. Stop. So let's look at sports while we're waiting on these 30,000 commercials. I think the Celtics actually had a 20-point lead tonight and kept it against the Knicks. Yeah, they won 115-93. So what 2-1. Uh, I know I saw. Okay, here we go. Becky Lynch is coming back to the ring. Um, but yeah, I know I saw they were up by 20 one time. It was over 20 points one time during the day, and I was like, well, if they blow with this again, and it would be 3 games in a row, they blow a 20-point lead in the playoffs. I wouldn't be a bit of good. First one-on-one match since May 27, 2024 for Becky Lynch, which she's been out for a while. Is she gonna win this match? I don't know if they'll have a title change here. Lyra Valkyria. I guess that's her name. Becky is skinny. So let me see if I can find out what score the Hurricanes, Carolina Hurricanes, in the playoffs, playing the Capitals. Series is tied at 1-1, but I haven't looked in a while to see what. Okay, this lady's wearing the bird costume again. That freaked me out in the Hurricanes up 1-0 right now in the second. She looks like her costume looks like those guys on the Flash Gordon movie. I know that's that's been a while ago. And gosh, who thought this was a good idea for a lady to have like chicken wings, and she every time she gets somewhere she spreads her wings. What is a does a Valkyria look like that? Let's see. I'm gonna Google it right now. Valkyria. One of a host of female figures who guide souls of the dead to the god Odin's hall. What? So that's what a Valkyrie is. Does it fly? A lot of pushing and shoving going on right now. Becky Lynch getting a little upper hand here. I don't like Becky as a heel. I like her better as a babyface. I think she comes across better as a babyface. But I mean, I know I'll get a lot of people disagreeing with me on that. Who is this? Steve Hill. Thanks for the like, buddy. This is going to be a hard match. This may be one of those hard ones to watch. I mean, just like I said, this review is not, the lineup is not a great lineup by any means. You don't have any. What is that? Oh, wow. It's like a reverse crab, Boston crab. Now she's trying to do something else. What is this? Watch this girl's shoulders being down. Jeez. She Oh, nice kick by Valkyrie. Now she's going to go dive outside the ring. She's got to get the crowd in it. Here we go. See what she screws up. Oh, nice kick. No feathers are flying tonight. I know last time when at WrestleMania, her feathers were flying everywhere. Wade Barrett. I've got some bad news. Boo and Becky. And she's got a cut on her elbow. Yeah, Becky's got some elbows. One of her elbows is busted open, but it's not phasing her. The camera's zooming in on it, so I guess they're not worried about showing blood. We know that for sure tonight. Becky with the upper hand again. Oh, uh-oh. Looks like we got our about time.
Yeah, dude. We got tied up in Goldsboro shoe shopping and I ate dinner and I wait. I'm just as shocking to everyone. I know I overate. I'm miserable now.
Oh, I did the same thing, so don't feel bad.
What'd you have?
Grilled pork chops.
Nice. Cook them yourself or
Yeah, I cooked them. Cooked them on the grill
nice.
tonight.
We had we did wing stop, so I just ate 12 wings and a side
Ah,
salad. Yeah, 12 wings and a side salad.
yeah, you tried to offset it, get the salad. So, what is
Better than fries. They got 20 wings for $20 right now, so we just did
Oh,
salads
that's
at the house to
cool.
go with them. Yeah.
Who is this guy outside the ring?
The cameraman.
No, I mean Becky and the Flash Gordon, Feather Lady. Or
You mean
fight.
this nerdy looking guy? I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean they really
That's the first
focus
time I'm
on him.
seeing him. I don't know. I got my sound off. I have no idea. Harry Potter?
It looked it kind of. I couldn't hear what they said. Did you see the first match?
No, I know. Fatu won though, correct?
Yeah, but there's a new addition to the I guess to the bloodline.
Oh
And
yeah, was it what's his name?
what's his name?
He was in
He's a
AEW at one point. I thought
he's a
I
big dude.
recognized the name.
He's a big dude. That the when it come, I've got
I was in the kitchen eating, so I didn't see it. I only heard it.
I've got the sound down, so but and I know how the subtitles come up there wrong. But they said Jeff Cobb or something
That's
like
it,
that.
Jeff Cobb. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I didn't know for sure if that was the name.
Yeah, I believe he's made some appearances in AEW. I don't know if he was ever under contract with them or if he was under contract with New Japan, whoever it is in Japan they work with, New Japan or All Japan.
Well, yeah, the Jacob Fatu babyface turn is coming.
You think so?
Oh yeah, the way he looked at them after the match, or when he realized they had interfered, yeah,
Okay.
it's coming. And the crowd was just into him a lot tonight too. So
Cornette brought this up, or Brian Last, one of the two, brought it up on their podcast. Is it time for LA Knight to turn heel? Could LA Knight at this point advance his career further with a heel turn?
yeah, he's doing nothing right now with the way he's doing. I mean, nothing against him as a worker, but
No, I love it. I love his gimmick
his
too.
his whole thing right now. He's just in. It's like
Yeah,
he's
he's
almost
just
in
there.
limbo. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're not going
It's
to sell
kinda-
it that long. You're going to end up moving down the card if you don't
It's
do
kind
something.
of like, and I don't know why this popped in my head, and a lot of people won't remember this, but back in '87, Ronnie Garvin wins the World Heavyweight Championship, and then loses it back like 2 months later, Ric Flair at Starrcade '87. But after that, there was nothing for him.
Well, and he went to WWF not too long after that, but
Well, he did the heel turn before he left, though. He turned on Dusty at the Bash in '88 when Dusty was fighting Barry Windham and knocked Dusty out. But then, and he aligned himself with Gary Hart. But after that, I mean, he had already done. There was nothing. There's
a lot
left.
of examples of that. I mean, that's a good one. It's one that I was during that period of time where I didn't have access to Crockett, if you remember me telling you about that.
Yeah.
But there's other examples. We'd have to think of them, but I can. Yeah. You have guys that seem like they're on their way to being top guys or upper echelon of the card, and then suddenly they're just in limbo. Dolph Ziggler, that was about 80%.
Oh
of his
God,
career.
that happened to him so many times.
Yeah. So LA Knight. So he kind of, he hadn't won the world title like Ziggler did, but he was kind of becoming the new Dolph Ziggler. I'll tell you what, LA Knight's a guy that I think is a big enough name and is popular enough, and I don't think the WWE realizes how popular he is because they have so many big stars. He's somebody, but you can't rely on AEW to use anybody right. If his contract is coming up soon, he could be a difference maker for AEW, but they don't have the ability to use anybody right.
They don't know what they're doing. I haven't watched AEW in so long now.
Well, I put it on Wednesday night, and I laid on the couch here and just half-ass watched it and fell asleep. I remember watching the main event match in and out of taking a nap between Samoa Joe and hell, I don't remember who Joe was wrestling now. It wasn't bad though, the matches. But Joe's gonna be. If there was more Samoa Joes, AEW would be in a lot better shape.
Let me ask you this: if they're gonna do, and I don't know how long this will last tonight. Let's say they're going to do a 3-hour pay-per-view. Why are you going to have only 4 or 5 matches?
They've been doing that a lot lately.
I know. I mean, but that's just
like this match right here.
Dude,
it's two things. it's the trend in wrestling. AEW, as we were just talking about, is a big part of that. But it's the trend in wrestling that's happened over the last, 5 to 10 years. Every match has to just be ridiculous. It's funny because on Monday and Fridays on Raw and SmackDown, there's hardly any wrestling, and then the pay per views they have these really long matches, and I don't get it either. And they do take a lot of time in between matches, so there's a lot of dead time. But
Well, I mean,
I don't
I just
mind a
remember.
smaller card. I don't want 15 matches like an AEW card.
No.
But I think maybe 7 matches is a good
Yeah,
number.
7 would be good. You got 4 matches that
Yeah,
probably
4 is not enough.
Let's see. Am I right? You had the Fatal 4-Way. It's already happened.
Yeah, and we don't need a multi-man match every night.
This match has already happened.
Cena Orton,
and then Dominic defends against Penta.
That's 5. Then no, that's 4.
4. Is that it?
That can't be it. Or this match is going to go a half hour.
That's what I'm saying. I'll see.
Well, your match number 2, and we're an hour in. 5 minutes away from an hour in, or 4 minutes away.
Yeah, it's 4 matches.
I don't like that.
A match like this, you need to go 10, 15 minutes.
10 minutes is yeah,
and you could have another match. But you got just like this card, you don't have a lot of the big names here. I mean, of course, you got Cena and Orton. No Braun Breaker, no Seth Rollins.
It's good on the guys' bodies that they're not having to work as much.
Oh, yeah.
But it used to be a point where some of these people, how are they going to, the younger stars, how are they getting better?
Yeah.
Because even like how much is NXT running? How much are they doing house shows anymore?
I don't know.
I thought with Raw and SmackDown touring less in NXT going to the CW, I thought maybe you'd see NXT doing more house shows with Raw and SmackDown doing less. Like, the smaller markets. Like you might see NXT come to Greenville or something like that.
Hadn't happened so far. Well, they haven't showed the nerdy guy anymore, so maybe we were imagining things. But they really focused on him.
No, that was definitely intentional. That wasn't coincidental.
Maybe that's gonna. Is she looking at? Maybe she's looking at him now again.
But who is he? Have you got your sound on at all?
A little bit. Oh, she's walking over that way again.
Okay, you're ahead of me. I got her punching the other girl in the face now.
She's getting a chair. I thought she was walking towards him.
Right, I'm gonna back out and see if I can catch up with you.
Hold on. You want me to pause it?
Well, I already backed out. I'm gonna go back down to Watch Live and I'll tell you where I am. All right, we got she's outside of the ring picking up a chair.
All right, so hold on. Let me know when the referee takes the chair away from her.
All right. She's taking it away now.
All right, when she walks over.
She's talking to her. She's got the chair in her hand. She's walking over and doing the turnbuckle.
Now she's now she's pulling a George Animal Steel. If she started biting that thing, I'd die laughing. Oh, this never happens.
Suplex.
Oh,
yeah, the wrong girl's going to end up going to the turnbuckle eventually.
Yeah. Now I've seen about 30 moonsaults in these 2 matches already. Great Muta's over there like, y'all think y'all can do a moonsault? Let me get in there. But I tell you what, Jacob Fatu, for a big man to do that jump up moonsault, good gosh, that's impressive.
Yeah.
What has she got in her hair? Is that paint?
I have no idea.
It looks like somebody threw up in her hair.
It does like the way. What in the hell?
She has got. I mean, I don't know. Oh no! Don't go there! Don't go there! Don't go there!
Vince must be around.
Oh, I think she kind of tripped then.
I think you're ahead of me again because my stuff's glitching. I just saw choke slam.
Yeah, but that she went before the choke slam when she went to the corner and hit her head. Looked
Okay.
like she tripped. What is Becky Lynch doing now? She looks like she's having a Ric Flair heart attack in the ring. Or either she's on meth.
Hey, look, he's nauseous. When she was about to cover her mouth.
Maybe she was the one that threw up in her hair.
You know what?
God, that does. Ugh. I don't know who decides what this girl wears, but between the feather, what is?
You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I got a phone call. All right. The referee's distracted. She gonna get the 3 count here? No, just enough distraction.
Whoever decides to do this girl's outfit should be fired.
I agree.
Between throw up in your hair. Look at Randy Savage outside the ring over there.
I see him. This referee intrigues me every time I see her.
I know. I remember you talking about that last time.
A little tall for my taste, but you just don't ever see an attractive official.
What? You didn't think Tommy Young was attractive?
Well, slightly. Slightly.
How about Pee Wee Anderson? Rest in peace.
Yeah, a little bit. Dave Hebner. Him and Earl both.
Danny Davis.
They rivaled the Doublemint twins.
Who paid for the plastic surgery? That was the dumbest thing right there. Everybody knew they had a twin. Who paid for the plastic surgery?
Well, according to
Come
Vince,
on,
nobody
Hogan.
watched NWA. They only watched his product.
What? Hold up. What's going on with her?
I thought she got the 3 count. Did 3 count?
She got the 3 count, but there was something going on with her face.
I don't know. She's getting vomit in her eyes.
She may have. Some of the puke may have got her. I don't know. That was weird because she was,
The way she was, holding her face. Yeah,
yeah,
I
she was
agree.
holding her face and only had one arm doing the pin. There's the puke. Yeah, that may have been what it was. She's holding it. She's still holding it.
She's got
I
something in
believe.
her eye.
I think she broke her nose.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, let's see it. Get your hand off of it.
Jason Jordan, Kurt Angle's
She just
son, right
moved
there.
her hand.
Hey, that's Kurt Angle's son again.
Yeah.
Can you read lips and see what he's saying to her?
No, I cannot read lips. What did he say?
I don't know. I was just saying if anybody. Oh, there's a guy. There's a guy right there at the runway. He's got a Dominic Mysterio mustache. Oh, she's moved her. Doesn't look like she's favoring her nose anymore. So well. I don't know. She's holding it again. Something really weird happened. Like it could have been, like you said, it could have been something got in her eye, but it almost looked like she was holding her nose too. She's really playing into the arm thing though. Show it again.
$150 moonsaults under the sea.
Yep. All right, this should be it right. Let's see. Now that could have been when it happened. Remember when I was telling you a while ago about her? That could have been when it happened, and she was just holding it. Oh no, that was it right there. That was it right
right
there.
there. Yeah, I see it.
She popped her.
Yep. You shouldn't have sold that as much as you did there. Just went with the
Does
finish.
her nose look crooked?
It's swollen on the left side. Her face is, I believe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I wonder if Becky would get any heat for that.
I don't see why. I don't see why. It looks like an accident. Yoko. I wonder if you're getting the same commercial I am.
Yeah, I am. The head shrinkers against the Steiners. Wow.
Yeah. So,
You ever play any of those 2K games like the 25? I mean, the wrestling games?
not recently. The older ones, yes, but not recently.
I hadn't either recently.
I'd love one with like if they did like a full Legends roster where you didn't have to make purchase upgrades and all this
Yeah.
crap. I'd really be into it. I don't even need any modern stars, but it's fine. If they want to do like a 150-man roster, 200-man roster, and give me like 50 legends, great.
I have not watched any of the show here.
I haven't either. Let's fucking go.
I know. SummerSlam 2 nights. So, are they gonna make all the big four go 2 nights now?
I probably. What I don't understand is how are they going to do a ladies' Royal Rumble match in Saudi Arabia? I'm assuming that's not going to be 2 nights. If is that confirmed? That's going to be in Saudi.
No, I don't know. The next pay-per-view they're having is going to be in Saudi Arabia too.
I've heard something about Royal Rumble might be.
I don't know how you do that.
I don't either. You do away with the women's Royal Rumble match, which would be fine with me.
That ain't gonna happen.
To me, the one that could be done 2 nights is Royal Rumble because there is a man's Rumble and a women's Rumble.
Yeah, I mean you could do it. That would be
to
the
me.
best
That's the only one that makes the most sense to do 2 nights. Because WrestleMania, I really don't like any of the events being 2 nights. To me, it's just too much.
Showing some old Ohio Valley wrestling.
Yeah, it would be dub. Cornette didn't have any idea what he was doing at all.
The prototype.
Well, Cena's going to win this. They're not going to take the title off.
Yeah, I mean, that ain't going to take the title off. Is this the first time that Orton and Cena fought each other, but Cena was the heel and Orton was the babyface?
In WWE?
Yeah.
Yeah. In OVW, that was the case.
Oh, yeah, he was. Oh, gosh. I guess they can't be going 3 hours tonight.
Well, what time is it now?
It's 8 o'clock now, so it's been an hour, and you've only got 2 matches left. Well, no, you got 3 matches left. You know what we left out? We left out Gunther and Pat McAfee. Yeah, and I was just talking about that a while ago. How I'd be interested to see how that works.
I think you gotta put Gunther over. You don't want to have him squash McAfee. I don't know. I could see. I don't know how they're going to do that. I don't think there's any way McAfee wins.
No,
I don't think Gunther can afford to take another loss right now.
Hold up. The only way I see McAfee getting a win, and you go back in time a little bit.
I don't have a time machine.
Well, get your DeLorean out.
All right.
Wasn't there talk about Goldberg having one more match?
Oh, God.
And Gunther, I know he made the message to what was it, Bret Hart, saying his favorite wrestler was Goldberg. I know he brought him up, but could it be somebody, maybe not a Goldberg, maybe somebody, whoever is going to, because you're not going to have a long-term feud between Gunther and McAfee.
No, I think it ends tonight.
Whoever is going to be the next one to feud with him could cost him the match. That would be the only way I could see McAfee getting the win.
Yeah, I just think this is going to be a one-off deal, and then McAfee, it ends tonight. Gunther beats him, and then that's what I think happens. I could be wrong. You could go somewhere else with a storyline involving somebody else. I just think it's going to be I just think it was something else for Gunther to do. But I get what you're saying. It's almost like it's too quick. Because it was so soon after WrestleMania. But yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, that's like I mean,
Have you heard anything about Goldberg? Well, you know what? Are you thinking?
SummerSlam's not far away.
No, it wouldn't be SummerSlam.
You don't think? Well,
no, it would be what you just said. Actually, makes more sense than you realize, and you made it make sense, and you made more sense than you realize. Saudi Arabia spends a lot of money for certain people.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, you pulled that out of your ass with Goldberg, but I know what you based it on. That's been a while ago. But if they were going to do that, it would probably be in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
So I know Goldberg had a match in Saudi Arabia already, if I remember correctly.
He's had a couple, hadn't he?
Yeah, it might have been more than one. I know at least one.
He fought the Undertaker in that terrible match against the Undertaker.
I seldom go to Little Caesars, but I want to try that.
What is it?
It was the new Mango Mountain Dew is exclusively at Little Caesars.
Oh, I saw that commercial for a while ago. We got different commercials now. I'm on ZipRecruiter.com.
I think. Allstate Soccer.
No, I had ZipRecruiter.com.
I got WWE back on.
Yeah, it's back on. Penta.
So who's Penta wrestling?
Dominic.
Okay.
This will be the only match I could see might have a title change.
I bought new shoes today, and I got I normally wear 13 wide, but these are Skechers, and Skechers seem to wear 12 wide. So I couldn't decide which pair to get. I kept going back and forth. I got the 12 wide, so I'm wearing them now in the house to see if I made the right decision.
I hate breaking in shoes, especially
and then you're not sure if you got the right size. What I needed was a 12.5, but it didn't exist.
Now, when I get my work boots, I hate it because like the first week, it like rubs against. Breaking them in, it's so painful.
Yeah. Breaking in is hard to do.
Breaking in is hard to do. Yeah. They say that breaking in is hard to do. Ooh.
Yeah, I just can't get into Penta.
I can't either. When was the last time we had a mask versus mask match or something like that? Remember they used to have them all the time.
Yeah, I really just don't think there's no. I really don't think anybody would care.
Like Mysterio, I think what was it? Nash against Mysterio that time, and
yeah, but nobody would care now. I mean, if you want to see what Penta looks like with his mask off, you probably just have to Google it.
Yeah. Rambo go crazy in the background. Okay.
I'm sure that means something to somebody.
Yeah. $42 minutes in the Royal Rumble. That's not that long.
Well, how long have you ever been to goddamn Royal Rumble?
Shit, I mean, you look at the ones back in the day, like Michaels and Bulldog went the whole freaking match.
I don't take it away.
Over an hour.
I bet you haven't gone any more than like ever in the Royal Rumble.
Hey, you never know. I could have been wearing one of those masks before.
That's true. You could have been a masked lucha.
Nobody would ever know. Now I've been sworn to secrecy.
All these years. Blue Demon 3.
Yep. Some of the stupidest mask wrestlers. What was it? Cruel Connection. You remember them?
I remember the name.
They were a tag team, and they looked so ridiculous. I did see.
And what in WCW or
Yeah, they were like enhancement. Um, Today or yesterday, I don't know if I sent it to you or not. I know I sent you the pit crew thing,
yeah.
but there was another one that had Jungle Jim Steele. You remember him?
I saw Jungle Jim Steel wrestle on the Indy card in Washington, North Carolina. You just literally made me remember that.
Him?
You want to hear who was on that card?
Who was on the card?
Jungle Jim Steel, Kamala 2, um, Cactus Jack McFoley, a fake Vader known as Super Vader,
Super.
Rob Van Dam, and Gorgeous George III, who would later be known as the Maestro.
Okay.
So it was full of, the only name at the time was Cactus Jack and then
Yeah.
Kamala 2. But it was full of future stars. And I knew who Jungle Jim Steele was. I've seen him on WCW Saturday Night. But RVD, and I could tell RVD was going to be great. He would
Robbie
V. Do what?
You remember when he was enhancement talent, what his name was?
Robbie V?
Yeah.
Yeah. But he was wrestling as Rob Van Dam.
Yeah. I got to check this out before I say it because I don't. If I'm wrong, yeah.
About the Jungle Jim Steele tag team?
No, it was another tag team with that. They were showing some people that were in WCW at the time that didn't really catch on. So these guys were called the Rock and Roll Rebels. You remember them?
I do not.
Okay. Their names were Greg Evans, not Greg Evigan, BJ and the Bear. Greg Evans and Richard Sartain. They began teaming in '87. Rock and Roll Rebels. Now, everybody had the whole rock and roll deal.
Oh, yeah. I would think Rock and Roll Rebels. I would think Southern Rock, Freebird style gimmick, Confederate flag, Leonard Skinner type stuff.
So they were in Deep South Championship Wrestling from '87 to '88.
What the hell was Deep South Championship
Jody
Wrestling?
Hamilton, the assassin.
Okay.
Let's see.
Where was that located?
Georgia.
Okay, so that was a outlaw group in Georgia.
Right. So that closed in '88. So they started looking for another place. So they're more well known for a tag team they became in '89. That was, I'll put it to you this way: they were like the Shockmaster moment in WCW.
What was the gimmick?
The Ding Dongs. Because when they showed, I was like, I've never heard of the Rock and Roll Rebels, and the guy said, "Oh, they later went on to become the Ding Dongs." I was like, "Oh, that explains it." From Belleville,
what was their
USA.
gimmick as the Rock and Roll Rebels? Was it a Southern Rock gimmick?
It says that formed after like several other rock and roll themed teams at the time. It doesn't really say what they what they look like or anything. They faced. There was another bad company. They would face Bad Company, the Nightmare, and Steve the Brawler Lawler.
I've heard of Steve Lawler.
It's Jerry's younger brother.
It was Steve Lawler and who else?
The Nightmare. I don't know if that's Danny Davis or.
Yeah, it would have to be the Nightmare Danny Davis, I would think. I mean, well, I don't guess it would have to be.
Okay, here's on their wiki page, their legacy. Although their prime run in WCW was short-lived, the Rock and Roll Rebels achieved lasting fame as participating in one of the worst gimmicks in wrestling history. Let's see. The Bleacher Report ranked the Ding Dogs as the most horrible gimmick of all time.
It was bad.
Why would you think that was a good idea?
And why wouldn't you listen to people when they say that's a horrible idea? Because you know somebody had to tell him.
Yeah, Jim Hurd, of course, is who made this happen. From Belleville, USA, they had bells all over them.
Oh yeah, I remember. I've seen it.
And they had the
Don't forget
worst
the
theme song
Hunchbacks.
ever. Dominic telegraphed that.
I just saw Penta just hit him with a bulldog type move.
Yeah, but he.
Penta's favoring his leg. You know,
Yeah.
whenever I
Hey,
got my leg, I always
favor my
go to the
leg.
top
So
rope.
guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna dive
Go
off
to
the
the top
top
rope. Yeah,
turnbuckle.
exactly. He actually looks like he does have a hurt. Oh, gee, dude, that's actually more balance up there. I just stand there and wait for him, Dominic.
Yeah.
Motherfucker waits to do that big pose for me. I'm gonna just step out the way.
Is he bleeding on his arm, or is that a tattoo for it? Penta.
I have no idea.
Becky was something happened with Becky's elbow earlier. I thought she was busted. She had a big cut on her elbow. Maybe that's what is that right there? See his arm?
I do. I don't think it's cut or tattoo. I think it's just red.
Maybe at
Matt
some
Burn.
Matt Burn, yeah.
Penta's going up top yet again, and
Here comes the Rock and Roll Rebels interfering in the match.
as the Ding Dongs. We're gonna try to be like Benoit.
Oh,
I guess Guerrero did that too. 619.
does Finn Balor get involved in this?
Yeah, that's a good question.
That hurt.
Too many waitings for spots in this match for my taste.
Yeah. Penta, I've got some bad news.
What made you think of Barrett?
Wade Barrett.
Oh, he's on commentary, I guess. I got
Yeah.
my sound down.
Is Dominic wearing like a? It makes me think of the Headbangers.
Yeah, a bit. Not. I'm doing a live simulcast, Jessica. I'm not just talking to Stevie.
Oh, did she say something off the wall?
She asked me if I've taken my vitamins. See, now she made it work. She said, and also, did you say your prayers?
Oh, she said, "Did did you
Take your
take your
vitamins, say
vitamin?"
your prayers. Yeah,
Yeah,
brother.
brother. This
Good
looks
boots they
like
did there.
what the heck is he gonna do?
I get hurt.
Oh,
Oh my god, that was way too dangerous.
oh,
Way too dangerous to do a Canadian destroyer or a Mexican destroyer or a flippy
here
McDoo.
comes Carlito.
Yeah, there's
He's
Carlito.
got his apple too. I would watch out for Finn Balor coming around the ring too.
Well, with Carlito distracting,
What
there
I
he
tell
goes.
you?
All right, so I'm going to predict that.
He's getting a
I'm
chair. He's
going
gonna
to go
hit
ahead and say Penta's gonna get out of the way.
up.
Oh, wait a minute, the referee saw it.
Who is this referee? I don't see him much. Oh yeah, y'all were out there for like 2 seconds. Y'all can't act like y'all were too upset. Up. Guess what's getting ready to happen? They're crowded
Ref
getting outside
bump.
the ring.
No, dive
Boom!
on
Over top of the referee.
It's impressive, but pointless.
Is that? Oh no. Oh,
Nice super kick. He's saying it's over.
here's Balor though. I'm telling you, we're setting up Balor versus. Who is this? Oh, it's the El Grande Americana.
He hit him with, what did he hit him? Did he headbutt him?
Loaded mask.
Yeah.
This is over.
Frog splash. De trois.
What do you think if? Uh,
God, I wonder who that is.
I don't have a clue. It's like watching the Masked Singer. I have no clue who it is. Yeah, Balor. I was like, yeah, I did it. I didn't mean to do that. So.
Doesn't Balor front like Kevin Owens? It's impressive, but again, pointless.
He did the Russian assassin loaded mask. What do you think if Dominic cut his hair short? Would he look like Eddie?
There'd be some similarities, yeah. Well, you know, Dom had short hair. I mean, excuse me, Eddie had long hair at times.
Yeah, he did.
ECW, early WCW days. Well, really, pretty much most of his WCW run, if not all of it.
Yep. Keep your enemies close and your friends closer. Because Balor's getting ready to be an enemy. What the? Are you getting some video game commercial?
I am. Stand.
And
Deliver.
Fight. Okay.
I stand and fight. We get strong.
Doom, the Dark Ages.
Never a fan of Doom. I know a lot of people were. Not a first-person shooter guy.
Yep, I wasn't either.
We're buying Doom for the PC, and then my mom's PC didn't have enough memory for it.
Oh God.
Yeah, because she had.
We got to delete some of your stuff.
No, her PC was so antiquated. She did.
Oh, yeah.
She was one of those mistakes of listening to Radio Shack and buying the IBM compatible computer around 93, 94 when they were pushing them and trying to were giving people these great deals on them. And the reason behind it was because Windows 95 was fixing to come out. And of course, nobody realized that weren't in the know. So you bought some shit and then it was antiquated a year later.
So they just wanted to get rid of it or make you buy it.
I mean, you're older than me. You remember how revolutionary Windows 95 was. It really changed. I'm not sure people give it credit for how much it changed the computer game. I mean,
it definitely did.
No, it was huge. I mean, that was the dawn of most people, the average person getting a home PC and getting on the internet. And it was, Windows 95. And they pretty much stayed on that same platform. Windows 98, Windows ME, even XP was not that much different than 95.
So they're showing more of
What's coming up on Raw?
They'll have more matches on Raw than they do this pay-per-view or PLE, whatever.
Premium live event.
CM Punk, yay.
Love Punk. I wish he was up here tonight.
You ain't got a lot of big names up here. I mean, Cena and Orton.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weak
Paradise
lineup.
main event. You don't even have Yeet Boy up there.
You got Logan Paul against Yeet Boy.
I'm gonna buy me some sunglasses like that.
What do you think of them? You don't think there's any chance they put the world title on Logan Paul?
I thought about that yesterday when I was looking at he would fight him. I was like, to be sure they wouldn't do it, put it on him. But
They need to get rid of the title because it's meaningless.
Mr. T,
The first Saturday night's main event.
you remember the little guy they had there with him? With
The
Mr.
what?
T, the little person.
Oh, the
That was,
dressed up like T.
yeah. The
Yeah, yeah.
gosh, what was his name?
Uh, I don't. I
The
remember it,
something.
but I don't.
It was the something kid.
The what?
It was the something kid.
The Haiti kid.
Haiti kid. Yep, that's it.
Was it Haiti kid? Okay,
Yes,
I knew
that
there
was
was a
it.
Haiti kid, but I didn't remember that was him.
What?
Karate Kid, Legends.
Y'all know how stupid y'all look up here doing this right now.
Pretty damn stupid.
Especially that grown man over there with the.
What do you think of the new Karate Kid movie? Where they're going to mesh all the storylines? They're even going to bring in Jackie Chan to play his character from the Will Smith son.
Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio in there together, training the guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I heard some people say, or talking about the initial reaction was not good.
Well, I haven't seen how Cobra Kai ended. I need
Oh
to watch.
God!
I need to finish Cobra Kai.
Now that's a whole different story there. Because I'm not going to give it away or anything, but I'm just saying, Cobra Kai did things right with their ending.
Yeah, I gave up on Cobra Kai. It was moving too damn slow.
Jeez, that was a great series.
Right, but you explained to me how this what was the span of a year? How this one boy went from being a child to a teenager, and how if you look at the beginning, Ralph Macchio's daughter went from looking like she was 16 to looking like she was 22.
Because she's actually probably like 28.
Right, I know, but it was supposed to be over like at least when I was watching it was over like a year period, but it had been years since they had been filming it. I don't know how far out they go with the timeline. How far out do they go in time on the show? Like when it ends, what year is it supposed to be?
I don't know. Um, I thought it was like present day.
It just doesn't make any sense. You don't stay in high school that long, Stevie.
Well, that's true. But how long did 90210 go?
I don't know. I mean, because they didn't start as freshmen. I mean, so they were like 16, 17 when it started. So
Who?
the daughter and
Yeah, because she was old enough to drive.
correct. So that's what I'm saying. It was not over.
Maybe like each season was like 2 years, or each two seasons was a year.
No, that's not how it was portrayed.
I don't know. I don't know, but
were they
I'll
still in
put
high
it this
school when it
way:
ended?
all of the kids were going to college when it ended.
Goddamn, they should have been graduating college. Because they started filming it in what, it debuted 18 or 19?
I thought it was before that.
No, it wasn't before.
Hold on.
And we're in 2025 now.
Are you serious?
I am.
We landed on the moon. 2018.
Yes, yeah, so
7 years. They were in fifth grade.
Well, I guess it ended in 24. I guess it ended in 24.
Well, another thing too, wasn't there a couple of years or a year break when they went from like YouTube TV to
I
or
don't
what?
know that there was a full year. It doesn't matter.
No,
It's
I
just
mean I know, but
in the storyline and advance it. You're going to have to do something to make the ages catch up. For maybe I'm the only one that cared, but the boy, go back and watch season 1, and
oh
then
I
check.
know.
That's ridiculous.
YouTube. It came out on YouTube Red
Yeah, YouTube's premium
May
service.
2nd, 2018. Then
Yep.
YouTube Premium on April 24th, 2019. Then it didn't get to Netflix to 2021.
Yeah, I watched the original season in 18, um, and then didn't see, and then caught up the 2019 season in 21. I think I watched how many seasons is there altogether? I think I watched 3 seasons.
Let's see. I think it was 6. Let's see.
At
Uh,
whatever point the boy started looking older is when the last season.
well, yeah, 6 seasons.
Yeah, I need to catch up on that. So, is he in the new Karate Kid movie?
The boy?
No, no. I guess it should have been more clear. What's his name? The blonde.
No. You talking about Johnny?
Yeah.
No,
See that sucks.
what it is. Daniel's going back. I'm sure it's going to end up being something about finding out something about Mr. Miyagi, more about Mr. Miyagi,
Yeah.
and going. And I guess somehow, some way, uh, Jackie Chan knew Miyagi, or
So is Jackie Chan going to be playing the character he played in the Karate Kid movie?
yeah, Mr. Han.
Okay.
Um,
We just thank God they didn't bring in Jada
oh,
Pinkett.
Will Smith's son.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord.
Well, here's the thing. As much as I love Jackie Chan, does anybody give a damn about that or even consider that to be part of the Karate Kid franchise? It's like, if you know horror movies, it's like Halloween 3.
Well, it's like, do you consider the one with the girl up there? What was her name?
Yeah, well, more so than Jackie Chan because Mr. Miyagi was in that, and it was
Yeah.
directly part of that universe. So,
You know that they've got to sit there and talk. Daniel and Mr. Han have got to sit there and talk about, yeah, we did this, and I had a student that came from nowhere. Oh, that's ironic. That was me. What is it with older Chinese guys finding young guys that have come from broken homes and just moved an incredible amount?
It sounds kind of ominous when you put it that way.
Sounds kind of what?
Ominous.
Yeah. Sandusky's.
Exactly.
Oh gosh.
I dare you to. Never mind. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
Oh no.
I'm not going to say
When
it.
I hear "I dare you," that always coming out of your mouth.
No, I'm not going to say it. It's pretty damn funny, though.
I don't have to turn this daggum thing down.
Yeah, I hear. Is that me or you? I don't.
That's me.
The Signal app.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting the messages too, but I have mine muted. My phone.
Yeah, I forgot to turn mine down. A while ago, I should have done it before. I'm gonna check the score of the Hurricanes game.
Yeah, I thought about going to the Bird Dogs game tonight, but
You bird dog, it's
did not.
3-0 Hurricanes in the third, so it's almost over. Good win for the Hurricanes. Unless
Is
they blow
this
it.
public? Can I share this? Stevie Flies live now.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if you had this public.
Yeah.
Shared it on my page. Now it's really gonna take off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, now I've shared it on my page.
Loyal till I'm in the soil.
All right.
That was on his patch.
Whose patch?
Pat McAfee's jersey he's wearing.
Yeah, it must
Oh,
be.
he took his shirt off.
It's be a
Wow.
close thing. Loyalties in the soil.
Somebody just got a souvenir.
They did.
Loyal till I'm in the soil. And he may be in the soil tonight.
Hell, have been in the soil for wearing that belt into the ring. Looking like a Hardy boy.
I die, with the Karate Kid logo being outside the ring and advertising. McAfee wins this by a crane kick.
He should do it. McAfee, Gunther smirking at McAfee.
Here comes the Cobra Kai in their Halloween costumes. They just rolled joints.
Gunther showing his power, pushing McAfee into the corner.
And
McAfee's got a bit of a bird chest there.
Yeah, he does. He should have kept the shirt on.
He should have. He doesn't look. He looks like. I mean, if you see him on the beach, he's fine, but it doesn't look impressive in the ring. Ooh,
Throwing him around like a rag doll. And he's going to do that 2 or 3 times, and then McAfee's going to come up with something.
right.
Trying to read these signs in the background, too.
The way this match is starting off tells me they're trying to make it go long without McAfee having to do much work.
Slapped him in the face.
Paintbrushing him. The arm bar. I guess we're in time. I don't know. McAfee just do the nip up out of the arm bar. Yeah. Big miss with the chop. McAfee playing keep away.
So where are they at again?
St. Louis.
Okay.
Did you snort, Stevie?
That was my dog.
Sure it was.
It was. She's right here with me.
Sure it is.
Mia, tell him about it.
Stevie's snorting on the air.
Yep.
All right, now McAfee should just drop. Right now, if that was me, and this was real life, and I had somebody's neck draped over the rope, and we were in a battle, I would just drop to the floor. How about you?
Oh.
Big right hand. Oh! Botchamania. Good job recovering. He recovered right away.
He did. He did a good job recovering.
Okay. McAfee holding the bird chest.
What is he trying to do to him now?
I don't know. Is he going to squash him? Or is this going to be a situation where he takes him like it's too much of a joke that he beats him with a small package?
The 1, 2, 3 kid and Razor Ramon.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Uh-oh. Oh!
McAfee no selling. I mean, Gunther, rather. Ooh,
Oh!
He just chopped the shit out of him.
Tweet. What is he looking at?
I think he's just looking at the hard camera.
Oh, he's looking at Cole.
Oh, yeah.
Cole gin time again.
Will Cole get involved?
Good.
It's been very one-sided so far.
Yeah. Is that where he messed up? Whoops.
The hell are you doing?
I raised my hand up and hit my laptop.
Not you. Like he was trying about to punch the air.
Oh, I couldn't read his lips in. Does Wade Barrett get involved?
The Bird Bayreuth. There you go. Football kick to the back. And Gunther's no selling it.
Boom. Yeah, I got a feeling this is going to be one of them, like you said earlier, where he just plays around with him. He's got the eye of the tiger now.
He's hulking up.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that hurt.
Uh-oh. I saw him get in the ring, okay. Inviting him in.
Look how red McAfee. Good God.
I see.
We need a Spike Dudley acid drop out of nowhere.
Acid drop. Acid drop.
I bet that felt good.
Suplex. All right. If Gunther's going to win this, let's just go ahead and end this match.
Oh, my God, yes.
He's almost been so dominant. It's you almost. I'm about to say you almost feel like Pat's going to win it, but no, he's tapping out. Is he tapping? No, he's trying to pry his hand away.
No.
He's trying to pry his hand away. Oof.
Oh. End it. Cole.
Throw in the towel.
Throw in the damn towel. Oh boy, this match is going way too long. I mean, there needs to be, if you're going to do something like this, there needs to be some kind of, which I guess Cole is kind of like a distraction.
All right, this would be the turning point if something's going to happen to put Drew. I mean, not Drew, but Pat McAfee. All right. Oh, landed on his feet again. Went with a big punt to the back, big punt to the front. McAfee's half of the fire. Punt to the face. Going to get a 2 count. All right, now you're going to see Gunther put him away. He just gave him enough offense to piss him off, so now I would think Gunther's going to go ahead and put this away. Yeah,
Slap in the face.
him. Yeah, you pissed him off. He chopped him. He's telling him to bring it on. Forearm. Could have done without the forearm exchange. All right, Gunther's got to take charge of this now. This is.
Yep.
Okay, There you go. Ball game.
Yep.
Hit him with another one. Hit him with another one. Now he's going to go up for another. Oh, no, not another power bomb. All right, we're going to. Boston Crab. Is he going to tap out or is he going to pass out like Steve Austin? Oh, come on. Oh, we got Cole. What's Cole doing?
He's encouraging him.
Cole's coaching him up.
To be sure, when he gets over there, Cole ain't going to turn on McAfee.
That crossed my mind. I wonder if we're going to have the Arnold Skolden Bob Backlund finish where he's going to throw in the towel. Is Cole going to? Oh, Cole's going to serve as a distraction. This is interesting. Oh. I think you've done everything you can do. You got to end this match at this point. He's going back to Cole again. Let's roll up. 2 count only. 2 count only. Oh, look at that. Cole doing the Bobby Heenan, Rick Rude Ultimate Warrior finish. 2 count only. 2 count only. You remember that, Rude?
Yeah, I do.
A sleeper. Drop to your knees, Gunther. Clothesline. Ooh, that's it. He decapitated him. That's it. It's over.
Catherine?
He's going to have to. Or either pass out, one or the other. He's acting like he's trying to hang on.
Yep.
Checking his arm.
He's got to be up.
Oh, he's hulking up. Yeah, I don't agree with this at all. There you go. There you go. He passed out. Gunther wouldn't, or McAfee wouldn't quit. You know, I wouldn't have minded that finish if they didn't give McAfee so much offense towards the second half of the match. If Gunther would have dominated the whole time, but then he just wouldn't quit. Agree? Disagree? Stevie? I think Stevie's asleep. Stevie Fly, you're sleeping on your podcast.
All right.
Were you snoring, Stevie?
No.
I swear to God, it sounded like you were sleeping.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you were sleeping, Stevie.
That's terrible.
You were sleeping or the breathing really heavy. So I was asking you, did you see the finish there?
We tapped, didn't he?
No, he passed out.
Why is it? He's already back up.
Yeah. Yeah. So the question is,
All
what
right.
I was saying is, I wouldn't have minded that finish if they hadn't gave him McIntyre so much offense.
You mean Gunther?
No, I would have minded the finish if McAfee. If they hadn't given him so much offense for part of the match. So you earned his respect.
Uh-oh.
Were you doing a Gunther babyface turn?
No.
He acknowledged him as,
Yeah, but was this a Stone Cold Steve Austin WrestleMania 13 moment here?
in reverse. Gunther turning babyface and
Oh! Bobby Heenan is Michael Cole.
Gunther as the warrior.
Good Lord. Oh!
Stevie, is that the first time you've fallen asleep during a podcast?
Yep.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I've done it a couple of times back when we did audio only.
Yeah, I'm afraid it is. You've witnessed it for the first time tonight.
WWE and myself is just not entertaining enough to keep Stevie awake.
Jeez. Bruce Foddy liked our watch along.
Or who?
He's another podcast guy. He does a Hooked on Sonics podcast. That's what his name is. Not Hooked on Phonics.
Hooked on Sonic?
Sonics.
The Hedgehog?
Huh?
The restaurant?
Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Seattle? What is it about?
It's spelled, I think it's spelled Sonix.
But what is it for?
I don't know. It's just a clever name, I guess.
I was wondering what the Sonics was.
Oh, here we go with the Karate Kid commercials again.
Everybody must watch it.
Ralph Macchio's 75 years old now. Still looks like he's in his 30s.
Yeah, no shit. He's well into his 60s.
Yeah, he's in his 60s.
Karate Kid Legends.
American vodka.
Maybe I'm not sure. I might have gotten a size too small. I might have to get the bigger size on these shoes. Wearing them here in the house, trying to break them in, and they just feel like they might be a little too tight.
Uh-oh. Wheatley American vodka.
Yeah, they've been doing a lot of commercials for WWE for a while now. Not a big vodka guy.
Me neither. Oh, some Money in the Bank. Worlds Collide. Oh, gosh. Jesus Christ.
AAA and NXT. Money in the Bank. Back-to-back nights. Los Angeles.
Well, they're going to have two pay-per-views next month.
Yeah, well, it's going to be the NXT pay-per-view and the Raw SmackDown pay-per-view.
No, I'm talking about it's going to be another WWF because the end of the month is when they're doing the one in Saudi.
Okay. That's a little much.
Hey, I'm going to mute this for a second. I got a phone call coming.
All right. So Stevie is on mute, so I'm hosting this by myself right now. So guys, as you see on your screen, we got Worlds Collides and Money in the Bank. Upcoming pay-per-view offerings from the WWE next month. Immediately following Backlash, we have the press conference, the media scrum. Apparently, they're calling it the main event. Or maybe it's immediately following the main event, actually. Are we to the main event? Is there another match to go, or are we to the main event of Cena Orton? It's 9 o'clock, so you got an hour to go theoretically if we're looking at a 3 hour pay per view. It just seems a little rushed. And will this be a one off deal? Will this be Cena Orton? This is it. The winner's the winner. Or will we get a rematch from this? You would almost think if WWE is doing 2 pay-per-views next month by Money in the Bank and then one in Saudi, then Stevie's back.
We're back. Sorry about that. I had a phone call.
Yeah, no, I was saying, do you think that'll be it for the Cena Orton feud, or they'll continue it with two? If WWE's doing 2 pay-per-views next month, you would almost think they would keep it going.
Well, I mean, so you've got, oh gosh, it's a 6. I think that's what they said for the next one for
Yeah,
Money in the Bank.
yeah,
So maybe you'd see them fight again at that main event, and then whoever wins Money in the Bank, kind of flirting with the whoever the winner is.
yeah.
Because Saudi one, I think it is. Let's see, if that's a 6, 7, that's a 13, 27th or 26th or something like that. I think is when it is. I don't know. That's a good question. They may get one more pay per view out of Cena Orton.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because it's almost too rushed, and then you'd have to put Cena. But at what time does Cody come back?
Yeah, you hadn't seen Cody. Does Cody come back heel?
No,
Cost
I don't think so. I think
cost
he's probably.
Orton, like maybe cost Orton the belt at the next pay per view at Money in the Bank.
I don't see why you would turn Cody heel.
Well, ain't that the whole reason? One of the reasons he left AEW is because he didn't want to do heel.
Uh, I think if you look around at AEW and you look at what's happened since he's been gone, with the stuff with Punk and the way it was handled with the Young Bucks, and you look at Tony's booking, I think you see the reason why Cody really left AEW.
Yeah,
So,
but I'd heard that
oh, I had
he,
to. I had
he
to.
didn't want to do heel, and the WWE, I mean not AEW fans wouldn't let him not go heel if he'd have stayed there.
Yeah, I've heard that, but I mean, and there may be some truth to that. I mean, they were certainly booing him for whatever reason.
Liberty, Spibbity.
Liberty Bibbity.
What? Twist of fate. Rock legend D. Snyder says he left Los Angeles with his wife and adult children for a calmer life in North Carolina.
Oh, what part?
That's what I'm trying to see if this is real or not. Doesn't
I mean, I
say.
don't know that Dee Snod or somebody at this point that you'd really make up stories on for clickbait. Maybe.
What are you trying to say?
Trying to say who gives a shit about Dee Snyder.
Yeah. Who the hell is D. Snyder?
Lead singer of Twisted Sister, but
Yep. In my head.
I bought their Christmas album.
They say that's really good.
It was, yeah, I enjoyed it. That's been a long time ago that came out. Oh, come all ye faithful.
I want to rock. Good old Randy Orton. Did you hear Cena do the promo on him Friday night?
I did
Talking about
not.
his, talking about his dad.
Cowboy Bob wouldn't. What about him?
Talking about how he never amounted to anything in the wrestling world. Never won any major championships and all this stuff.
Yeah.
That's what Orton. I don't know if you saw it. They sent a guy in a mask out there to attack Cena,
No.
and Cena got him and did the AA on him. And he was like holding up the belt, and all of a sudden Orton just pops up behind him real quick. And
Who was it that
RKO.
attacked Cena?
Huh?
Who attacked Cena?
I don't know who it was. It was a guy in a mask.
Was it Cowboy Bob?
No, that guy was moving way too quick for. No offense, Cowboy Bob, but he couldn't move that fast. These days.
He couldn't move that fast in 1987.
And he didn't have a cast on either.
Uh,
Man kept the cast on for like 2 years.
I always thought the action figure of him by LJN was inaccurate because it didn't have a cast.
Didn't have the cast.
Yeah. Little Asian kid got a fist bump.
Orton seems to take to the kids more these days.
Yeah.
There's Rambo go crazy again.
Rambo go crazy. I'm trying to decide, Stevie, if I'm keeping these shoes. I'm going to exchange them for 13s or just take them back altogether. This is really distracting my brain.
Oh gosh. Take them back all together is what you end up doing.
Could be right.
Oh, Orton's aged some though. You can tell that. Coming from the kid that showed up on Raw with a moppy head that night.
It's been a long time since he was the youngest WWE champion in history.
Yes, it has.
The young guy, Evolution.
And then got the thumbs down.
Does it seem like, Orton used to do a lot more mic work than he does now up until recently?
Yeah.
I honestly couldn't remember if he was a decent promo. I had to think back.
Yeah, he was a good promo.
Yeah, then just quit talking for years.
And then he had the whole thing with Matt Riddle. Yeah, like you drew that.
Totally.
That's pretty cool, though. That reminds me of Mallory. She had an RKO signed the first night we went.
Nice.
Didn't look anything like that, but somebody had a sign up that said, "Randy, listen to the voices."
ECW on TNN. I went to a TV tape in ECW TNN in Richmond. 2000. Me and Jessica just started dating, and I took a sign. I don't remember what it said. Something on each side. One side, it said some lame ass ECW, screw the WWE, WCW, some shit like that. And then the other side, it was hello Jessica. I got it on camera. I got it. Yeah, I got it on camera. Yep. I was front row. Yeah.
Oh, some kid just got a. See, Orton is like kid friendly.
Yeah,
really kid
mother
friendly.
approved.
Kid friendly, mother approved.
Yeah. Main event that night was Tommy and Raven, or Tommy and Sandman. It's hard to remember. I ought to remember this against the Baldies.
The Baldies.
The Bald. You remember the Baldies?
Yeah, I do.
Big
Like,
Vito.
get your ass out of here. Oh, they wanted to build up the chants where they play the music.
All right, so when Cena's music starts and it says whatever it says, he goes, "Boo-doo-doo." What does it sound like he's saying to you?
Have no clue, dude.
All right, when he screams it, say in your head with him, say apple juice.
Oh,
No, listen, say apple juice when he says it. And you tell me it doesn't sound like apple juice. Say, all right, here you go. You ready?
I'm ready.
Apple juice.
You know, that just don't look right there. Him not coming out and
I bet he's gonna have the spinner belt on. He's gonna turn around. It's gonna be the spinner belt.
might be.
That'd be epic.
Got to show that thing again.
It's my towel. Towely. The towel. What are you doing? No, it's not the spinner belt. Why is he
No.
wearing it backwards?
Last time is now.
Crisscross make you jump?
Jump, jump. Mac Daddy does.
This looks so stupid.
Oh, you know, the old veterans, you say when you turned around the belt like that, that was disrespectful.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
I've seen guys put it on that way and then turn it around after they got it
Yeah,
on.
they turn around, but wearing it.
Yeah. Is he telling the WWE Universe to kiss his ass? Is that what it's symbolically supposed to be representing? Otherwise, I don't know why he's doing it. It looks
He
idiotic.
wants to ruin wrestling, don't you remember?
Yeah, but it just looks like he's confused. This is retarded.
It is.
Sorry for anybody that's offended by that word.
Did you see him on Inside the NBA the other night?
Oh yeah, I watched Inside the NBA every night. Of course I saw it.
No, I mean Cena was up there. I didn't know if you saw the clip of it or not.
No, I didn't.
He was promoting the Peacemaker season 2.
I didn't watch season 1.
And he was not in current character, I'll put it that way.
Okay. He was being fan and family friendly.
Yeah.
I don't watch anything. I've been for a couple of years now wanting to go back and watch. I guess it's only 2 seasons. I need to go do it. I want to watch Tulsa King.
I want to watch that too, but I just ain't never got around to doing it. Every time I think about it, something else pops in my head.
You know, I just, it takes a lot to get me motivated to watch stuff. I don't know why. I listen to so many podcasts. The last thing I watched, and I'm waiting for season 2, but Ted. I did watch every single episode of Ted.
I watched about half of that, and
I loved it, dude. You got to be in the right mood, and you'll really enjoy it.
Oh, look at what he's doing.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Now he complained about that. Remember?
About the "you can't see me"?
Yeah, y'all trapped me in a invisible something.
Bubble of making jokes.
Yeah, something like that. And then he was just doing it.
And he's telling the title. Like I don't get what he's with the. I don't know. I don't get what he's doing with the title.
He's all over the place with what he's doing is what it is. Because Rambo go crazy.
What that's supposed to be about?
That's a good question. If anybody out there knows Rambo, find out if he's going crazy right now. They just say, "Oh, Brian Pillman Memorial."
What about a Brian Pillman memorial?
I guess they said they wrestled against each other there before they became part of WWE. They wrestled on that card. Okay. Why they just out of the blue mentioned the Brian Pillman Memorial because they.
Well, that was probably the OVW card. That was probably the first time they wrestled each other. It was the Brian Pillman Memorial, probably at OVW.
Right.
Collar elbow tie up. Here we go.
Well, they could have brought McAfee back out for commentary on this one.
Yeah, I think it's better that they didn't. Will The Rock show up tonight?
I was wondering about that a while ago. When he came to the ring a while ago, we were talking about how he was all over the place. Would this be the night The Rock shows up? We are awful people. What?
What?
A sign in the crowd said, "We are awful people."
I don't know if it was a comment. You and I were all for people from a
Yeah,
listener.
well, I mean, people might think that. Oh, shake my hand.
That's totally believable. So I didn't kick him in the nuts or anything.
Might do it now. He's in
Hit
range.
him right in the face.
Shake my hand. You gonna shake hands with the Viper?
Oh, there you go. Hugged him in the eye. Ah, Orton with the payback.
Oh,
Orton gonna fly? No, he's just taunting him. Okay. What I want you to do, Stevie, is get your Wheatley American vodka.
I don't know what that is. I haven't seen anything about that.
It's just vodka made here in America, not Russia. It's called
Yeah,
Wheatley. It's the official vodka of the WWE.
Tyrone Wheatley.
Who is Tyrone Wheatley?
He used to play football. Played at Michigan and then
Yeah, I know the name.
was drafted by the Giants running back. For number 47.
Just like Rajay Harris.
Yep. There's some Cena fans out there.
Leapfrog. Shoulder block.
I guarantee we could go back, unless they got the camera audio really turned down. We could go back after this match is over, turn your TV up a little bit louder, and you could hear Cena calling the match.
No doubt. He is the worst at that.
Yes.
All right, I got my favorite. I think I got. We were talking about the other day, Stevie. We were going to do on the podcast at some point. Favorite celebrity albums.
Uh-oh.
You gotta. To me, does Sheree Austin count?
Sharia Austin.
Pippa from The Facts of Life.
Well, didn't she have more? Well, I guess yeah. Yeah.
She had a full, yeah. She had a full on. I didn't know she was Pippa until later.
Well, what about Janet Jackson?
Ow! Ooh! Ooh! Yeah, no, no.
Penny. She was Penny.
Yeah, but she was a singer first, even though we knew her as an actress first.
And she was on Different Strokes too.
Man, okay, we may have to disqualify her, and in that case, we're going to disqualify Sheree Austin too.
You remember Tootie had an album?
I did not.
she hold on. Let me see if I can
thought
find
Patrick Swayze put out some good music. I think She's Like the Wind is an excellent song.
it. It is. Is that the only song he did?
No, on the Roadhouse soundtrack, he had a song called "Raising Heaven and Hell Tonight." You actually hear it in the movie when Wade Garrett walks into the bar. When he walks up to the Double Deuce and says, "The Double Douche," and then walks in and says,
He's a
"Look."
philanthropist.
Wade Garrett walks in. Sam Elliott walks into the bar and says, "I'm looking for a little scrawny guy by the name of Dalton." And they said he's in the back, and then he has the fight scene. Are you familiar with what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, if you pay attention, they're playing Patrick Swayze "Raising Heaven and Hell Tonight" when he walks into the
Okay.
bar.
Kim Fields did and I don't know if it was just a one song, Tootie from Facts of Life,
Yeah.
called "Dear Michael." And you can only guess who that was about.
Michael Jackson.
Dear Michael.
Well, they did an episode where she was obsessed with Jermaine Jackson.
Oh yeah, that was the worst. Talking about a terrible actor. Jermaine Jackson was.
You
He's
remember
been
she was
act.
like freaking out, like, "I gotta
You
go,
you gotta
Mr.
let me
Garrett,
go, Miss Garrett.
I gotta go."
Miss Garrett, you gotta let me go. And then Miss Garrett was like, "I didn't think anyone could get a higher pitched voice than me."
And then she hugs her. It's like, okay.
We could put Miss Garrett up there for singing the theme song to the Facts Live there. When you look so what you there care about, but books are what you're there about.
The original from season 1.
I saw a clip the other day on TikTok, and we're sitting here talking about stupid stuff like this while this match is going on. That don't tell you something, guys.
You want to know what me and Stevie's conversations are like on the phone when ain't nobody listening? This is it right here.
Good look, exactly. But it was a clip. I didn't remember it when the Miss Garrett's whatever they called it, the bakery or the deli burned down. You remember that?
No, but it would make sense because at some point they switch over from Edna's Edibles to
Edna's Edibles. Yeah, that's right.
to a bullshit store that just sold nonsense nobody wanted.
Yeah, with George Clooney there.
Yeah.
When you look so what you care about, the books are what you care about. Edna's Edibles. Edna's Edibles.
You remember the episode on season 1 where they had the flood and the headmaster rescues Blair and is carrying her out and she's got on her cowboy boots. Remember Rare's original look with the cowboy boots?
Is that when she got the crush on him?
Yeah, she Frenches him and
she Frenches him.
Yeah, she kisses him. Yeah, Frenches him. Yeah, I heard that term in a while, have you? Frenches him. Yeah.
I don't remember that part, but I do remember.
Yeah, she kisses him. He's carrying her out and she kisses him like full blown, like mouth.
Frenches him.
Yeah, I'm assuming there was tongue involved. I'll find the scene for you.
Oh, there was talk of, after, I guess ABC was the channel that did all those, where they would have like one night, these actors would, I think they did it with All in the Family. They did it with Good Time. They seemed to just call a spot right then. I saw that. They did one for Facts of Life, and the reception was so good they was talk about doing a reboot of Facts of Life.
When was this?
Huh?
When was this?
It's been about 3 or 4 years ago.
So how would they reboot it?
Well, there were talks about getting into planning stages of doing something with the 4 girls.
So there was a reunion?
It wasn't
ABC?
really a reunion. It was like ABC one night. They did it live. They did like Good Time.
I don't remember this.
Well,
I remember there was a Facts of Life movie, maybe about Lifetime or somebody in the early 2000s.
Yeah, but he's got a right big cut or scratch right on his back. But after they did that, everybody, well, let's do a reboot, and it would evidently the 4 girls were going to be involved because no Edna Garrett because she's well gone. But Mindy Cohn, who played Natalie.
Natalie, yeah.
I saw an interview with her, that she was talking about one girl went into business for herself, and that's why when they were negotiating and wanted just a show for herself, not for the other girls. So,
Who would that have been?
well, she didn't come out and say it, but there was everybody was saying it was Blair. It was Lisa Welch.
She seems like such a nice person.
I know. Money talks, though, bud.
So this was like 3 or 4. Yeah, that I don't. This whole thing's not convoluted to me.
Well, I mean, that's sure what she said. It was on. You have to look it up. Minnie Cone talks about Facts of Life reboot, I guess. Let me see if I can get off this Dear Michael page. Dear Michael.
You gotta listen to that. You know, John Schneider would have to be up there.
Oh, yeah. Tom Wopat, too.
Yeah, they both had hits.
Mindy Cone on Sabotage Facts of Life reboot. What happened was not cute.
When was the interview from?
It was 9 months ago.
Oh, wow. Okay.
She must have went all over the place talking about this because it's another drama with the cast of Facts of Life.
Well, the one I always seem to be least involved with is the girl who played Joe. Because I don't remember if she was even in the reunion movie that Lifetime
She
did.
wasn't, I don't think.
So.
But she does. I mean, the way Mindy Cone talked on that interview was they were all four before that. The one went in business for herself. They were all really close. And Blair, Joe, and Natalie went on Drew Barrymore's show together to surprise her for her birthday because she was such a
no
big...
Tootie.
No Tootie.
When was the Drew Barrymore show?
That was a year ago.
They could have been Tootie.
No,
Kim Fields.
Tootie...
Could Kim Fields had went into business for herself?
Oh, no.
Because you're saying that interview was 9 months, and then a year ago, that was just been 3 months before that.
It could have been. 35th reunion 10 years ago. Edna Garrett was still living then. Have you ever seen that Adam Sandler movie?
Well, wait a minute. Was the movie only 10 years ago? Bullshit.
Well, I know it just says reunion.
Okay. Because that's where that movie.
When was that? I think the movie was in 2000. I don't know.
It was in the early 2000s, I swear.
Have you ever seen that Adam Sandler movie, You Don't Mess with the Zohan?
No.
Okay, yeah, it's one of those that's got so much bad stuff it's good. But Mrs. Garrett is in there she has sex with Adam Sandler.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
When you're so together.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough Viagra on the planet for me to have sex with Mrs. Garrett when she was still living.
Oh, no.
I would not have wanted Edna's edible.
Oh, God. That is sick. That is sick.
I would have had to done a whole lot of damn edibles, Steve.
Yeah, you would have had to have some edibles for sure. Oh!
RKO? Was it an RKO? I missed it.
Yeah, it was RKO. Cena had Orton down, and Cena bounced off the ropes, and Randy Orton hit him with an RKO, but Cena's rolled over in the corner now.
Yeah, I see now, yeah. I just missed the RKO.
There you go. I've seen his face.
Like he was smiling almost.
Wee!
Yay, it's RKO time.
Wee!
You can always tell you're a heel when you're wearing an American flag on your ass. That's always a big heel move.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Punt. Oh, nope.
Nope.
Here we go. F5.
F5.
Or whatever he calls it. Spicoli driver.
Spicoli driver. Louis Spicoli.
Yep, that's what it is. Spicoli driver. Tommy used to do the Dreamer driver, and he changed it to the Spicoli driver after Louis Spicoli passed away. When it was the AA. The AA is the Spicoli driver.
Perhaps. Good Lord, Saint. Look at your hair.
Looks better. Spiked up like that, then.
I don't think he got it spiked up. I think it just rubbed across the mat.
Ref bump.
Oh, boy.
And comes the Dusty finish.
Let me tell you something, John Cena.
Cena. So, that's interesting. Cena with the finisher and the ref's down. Very interesting. But he's got a devious look on his face. What is John Cena up to? He's telling everybody to shh. Dylan, what's he going to do? He's going to go get something there, Stevie. I bet he's going to get a chair. He's getting the title belt. Getting the title belt. He's going to AA him on the title belt. That's what's going to be the setup. He's going to AA him on the title belt. But then Randy is going to stop him and RKO him on the title belt. The referee's going to get up. Randy Owen. Randy Orton.
Bam!
Randy Owen and the rest of Alabama.
Randy Owen.
Yeah, referee calling over. 1,
there are
2. 2 count only. 2 count only. Randy Owen did not get the win.
He could have gotten a WWE Celebrity Hall of Fame wing if he got that.
Randy Owen should go in the WWE Celebrity Hall of Fame wing for that one time he was the special guest co-host on WCW Saturday Night. Do you remember that?
I did. Uh-oh. Are we going to have a...
I don't know. It's like you
what
said.
What are they chanting? Are they saying boring?
I don't know. It's not a boring match. They shouldn't be. No, I don't think so.
Yep. Here we go.
Got to break a table. If you don't break a table, it's just not a pay-per-view. Well, another ref bump. Is that going to be Cena's new thing? 2 ref bumps every match?
What the heck? What is going on?
What do you mean? With the second ref bump? What's he looking at Barrett for?
No, one of my... something just started playing by itself on my phone, on my laptop.
What is it?
An old podcast I had up here that I had done. All right, so are we going to get interference from anybody?
No idea. He's going to try to AM through the table. I don't think this is going to work. Whether, nope, didn't think so. So now Orton's going to try to do the same to him. Yep, there's the attitude adjustment through the table.
It wasn't through the table.
Didn't quite break. So now, I don't know. Well, there it goes. It broke. Delayed break.
Delayed reaction.
Did he just kick the table?
He just kicked it, tried to get it to fall all the way over.
Okay, evidently they're supposed to be doing something else here.
Yeah.
You're supposed to RKO him through the table for the rest of it or something? Or I wonder what they're supposed to be setting
I
up
don't
here.
know. Cena looked like
He's
he hit
telling him
the
something.
table.
He's telling him something. They're communicating right now. They are trying to figure out what to do here. They need to get this table to break. Just fucking break the table. I think they're just trying to come up
to
with.
big time now.
Huh?
Orton got in there and is close to him and telling him something right then.
Yeah.
Or then we
Orton's
get
looking
another
for something.
table out.
He is looking for something. Oh, jeez. He is getting aggravated. He's looking for another table. That's exactly what he was doing.
Uh-huh.
All right, I bet you that table wasn't supposed to break, and I bet you Orton was supposed to hit him with the RKO, with that table being halfway broke, like leaning over it. I bet you money. I could be wrong.
We've all been there.
But it just, to me, looks like he's setting up to do an RKO through the table, particularly the way he set that table up. Yeah, here we go. He's gonna jump off. And all right, they're gonna do the AA spot over again to make
Again?
to make it look better.
Didn't really look that much better.
And because Cena's feet hit the floor too soon. Cena should have took that bump more flush. He threw his feet on the floor too soon.
Oh, Amazon Prime.
Yep. You're gonna show it from this angle so it'll look better. Wonder what it tastes like if you mix Prime with Wheatley vodka.
Get the best of both worlds.
That's a good idea if you hydrate yourself, keep from having a headache. You do the hydrator, but if you do the energy one, you're gonna have an energetic drunk.
This
All right,
is
this is getting a little too
awesome.
drug out here at the end. Too slow moving, too plodding. The undisputed WWE Championship. Not can be undisputed when there's a world title.
Here we go. Break his hand.
All right, here we go. RKO. RKO looked more like he took it more like a stunner.
No referee. Who was this?
Referee. 1, 2, 3. It's over.
No.
Two count only. 2 count. I got it. It was 2, motherfucker.
That's not really the real referee. That's his twin. Who paid for the plastic surgery?
There comes the finish. This is going on way too long, the way they're doing this.
He's going to hit the He's going to hit this referee.
This that long.
He's getting ready to hit this referee.
We got 3 referee bumps. Another RKO. But all the referees in the world are dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As a kid, I would be getting so mad right now. Who's that?
Trying to get the official Eddie Orengo to cut 2. I'll tell you right now, I've seen many championship shots to the cranium in my time. That was about as hard a hit.
Randy looks very aggravated.
Not surprised as it was focused on the referee who's down. And Randy, of course, frustrated. He had this one.
Randy's going to destroy all them motherfuckers.
Yelling at Aldis, the general manager. Who got a referee there?
Who else is going to come out there?
This seems like a good time for The Rock to come out.
Yep.
That'll be a fine.
He's going to RKO them all.
Boom. Boom. What were those?
You know
What
what
were
I'd do? I believe if I saw him doing I believe I'd have got out the ring.
What were the two brothers that used to be in WWE with Seth Rollins? The little guys that Orton used to beat the crap out of every time you turn around. Jeez.
What are they doing here?
He had the title won a number of times in this match. John Cena is defenseless in the corner. Randy Orton is backing up into position. He tried to do this earlier tonight. I mentioned the Legend Killer. For many years, pundit legends. One final legend to kill.
People are starting to boo. Somebody's coming out.
Oh, yeah, they talked about this
R-Truth.
earlier. They talked about this earlier that R-Truth was going.
Why is R-Truth coming out?
Well, you know how he talked about Cena. Oh.
He did come out here because he's a fan of John's, but the problem now, off the low blow, Cena has the championship gold in hand again, right off the stalwart. He gets rid of the
And now the referee's just going to come out and count it. Because that makes perfect sense.
Yep, now all of a sudden, oh, I recovered. And about the same time you did that.
Down and out, and John Cena retains the championship.
Darn.
Was that a dusty finish?
Yeah.
All right, so you figure Randy may want revenge for this.
Yeah.
So this might not be over.
I don't even know what to say anymore. Except the fact that the old John Cena never, in a million years, would have taken a victory like that. What made him special? Wait, that is what made John Cena special. Well, you're a full fanboy like a lot of people at this point, so this is the most desperate, soulless John Cena we have ever seen. But
that's the most desperate, soulless John Cena we've ever seen.
Looks like Jeff Dunham's old man puppet, Walter.
Yeah.
Really does there.
Not a big fan of Jeff Dunham.
He's pretty good.
His comedy stylings are a little lame for my taste.
Well, Randy's going to suffer a lot of fines after the carnage he left.
TRKO.
How many times are they going to show this over and over again? What would have got?
Yeah, I believe I'd have got out the ring. Or I am. I've got out the ring. I don't believe I'd have stood and waited for my turn with the RKO.
This was when Randy Orton lined up the punch and it should have been executed. That was the kill shot. On through that era. David, long time buddy, I guess. Always a fan of Cena. The official's still out. That was going in the low blade, and then it was just a instruction from all the food out of the window for John Cena to do the dastardly taking
He's out.
So are we going to get anything, to indicate what may be to come?
Anything, like to make you say, oh, yeah, let's go for next time.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of you want to see Orton. I'm not convinced Orton should be done with it. He should be angry, but so should Cody. All right, we got to see the promo. All right, we're going to see if this goes somewhere, Stevie.
Let me turn this up a little bit. I can find my daggone remote.
I don't need music. What I need is competition.
Oh, he wants competition.
Oh.
Sure as hell don't need you. Drink it in, St. Louis, because this is what the last real champion looks like.
Oh, is that how we're going to leave it?
What an uneventful.
I don't
My
hate
God.
it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It just seemed more like a Raw ending.
Yeah, it did.
So, I mean, it's kind of is what it is.
A lackluster pay-per-view for sure.
No, well, what else do you expect? So
On Backlash. Got over early though.
it did, yeah. I think I'll safe to say I wish I'd have went to the baseball game. Of course, I haven't. I haven't checked the score of the Bird Dogs game, so.
But anyway.
But,
Well, guys, that's going to do it for the Backlash Watchalong. Hope you guys have enjoyed me fall asleep on you.
I enjoyed you denying it.
I did deny it at first. Why do you
Yeah.
do that? Have you ever noticed how people do that, though? If
Yes.
they fall asleep and somebody asks them, they deny it. Why?
I will call my dad. He'll be clearly asleep as anybody can be. And I'll be like, "Did I wake you up? I'm sorry." No, I won't sleep.
No.
No, you don't even sound like he can tell you what day of the week it is. But no, he was awake.
Or either, like if you walked in on somebody,
Doing it?
no, they're asleep and the TV's on, and then you try to take the remote. I was watching that.
Yeah. Well, I kind of do if it's a ball game. I kind of that dozing in and out of a game, not an ECU game like I'm locked in, but maybe I'm watching South Florida take on Memphis or something like that, and you don't really care about if you miss something. I don't want somebody to turn that.
Yeah.
So,
Update before we go: Carolina Hurricanes win Game 3, 4-0.
so what's the series now?
2-1, Carolina.
All right. Well, I don't follow hockey very much, but of course I cheer
I
for the
don't either,
playoffs.
but
I have been in
playoffs.
their arena multiple times, so I can get behind it. And
Yeah, I'll get behind the Hurricanes. I mean, I don't watch hockey that much, but
the year they made the run to the Stanley Cup Finals against was it the Red Wings? I got into it that year.
yeah, well, I think everybody in North Carolina, that was the most hockey people had paid attention to in North Carolina.
Yeah, and it was relatively early on in the Hurricanes' lifespan.
Yeah, it
so.
was.
But, they got their diehards.
Caniacs. What did that guy call them? Bunch of jerks.
What guy?
It was a coach or GM for one of the other teams they were about to play in the playoffs. He called them fans a bunch of jerks, and the rest of the playoff run they went with that. So they made T-shirts like we're a bunch of jerks or something like that.
Really? With all the northern towns like Philly and all, the Canes fans had a bad reputation. That's interesting.
Yeah. Not anywhere near what they have done.
No. But anyway,
all right, guys.
Stevie, I guess
Kyle?
that's it, man. Unless we're gonna just talk about some other subject.
What other subject would you like you to talk about, Kyle?
I have no idea. I was just
What are they doing back here?
I turned it off. You're gonna have to tell me.
Oh, they were showing the ring, but now they're just gone to the panel to Big E and the two other people that I don't have a clue what their name is.
Not Big E.
Not Big E and Miss Not Big E. Mr. Not Big E and Miss Not Big E.
Exactly.
and people are behind them just making faces and just trying to get on TV.
Well,
And how many grown men are wearing championship belts? There's one.
yeah, I don't get that. Last night at the Tracy Lawrence concert, the people in the pits holding up signs. I was like, it's 2025 and it's Tracy Lawrence. I mean, what are you doing?
Holding up signs?
Yeah, I have no idea what they said. They finally quit holding them up.
Well, he probably looked at him like, why are you holding up a sign?
Yeah, he said he acknowledged it. He said, "Thank you, people, for bringing the signs. That's cool."
What does this one say? Subscribe to Wrestling Montage Media on YouTube.
Hey, that's smart, actually.
That is smart. That's marketing there, buddy.
Yeah,
Everybody's probably looking for it now.
yeah.
Matter of fact, Wrestling Montage Media. Hold on, let's look at it. I'll put up there. Just saw your sign.
I'm gonna do that at ECU game. Subscribe to the Sports Objective on Facebook and YouTube.
Wrestling Montage
Mania.
Video. What's it? Mania?
Mania, yeah, I think so. Wrestling Montage Mania, I think so. Rewind it.
I'll have to because maybe that's it. And of course, there it is. The small Fire Stick remote. All right, hold on. How'd you like to have that job, though, to be on the panel talking? And what does this mean about R-Truth, though?
What do you mean?
Little Jimmy? He's going back to... All right. Show the sign, daggum it. Luke Combs and another guy up here in the front row, too.
Luke Combs is there, huh?
No, I'm saying the guy he was big and kind of resembled him.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right, Stevie.
Wrestling Montage Media, not Mania.
Well, you said video.
I did too. You're right.
I was closer than you were.
There it is. Subscribe. He's got 2.71K subscribers. You just got another one. Pro wrestling fan of 30 years. I'm just like you. No, you're not. Enjoy sharing my knowledge, experience, and opinions of the business I love.
He's just like you.
I'll message him. Say, sorry, just saw you.
Tell him he's not like you.
You don't look anything like me. Couldn't. Nobody's this damn good looking.
Probably didn't sound anything like you either. And he's probably never been to Muffinsville.
Yeah. Give reactions to wrestling news and have a podcast with my good friends TJ and Tyrell. We love wrestling.
Tyrell?
It says Tyrell.
It might be Terrell. His name could be Terrell.
No, it's T-A. Tyrell would be T-E, wouldn't it?
T-A? Spell the whole word. Spell the whole name?
T-A-R-R-E-L-L. Tyrell.
Terrell. Could be Terrell?
Yeah, that's what I said the first time. But yeah, like I was wrong. No, it ain't like that.
I don't know. Can't people just have normal names?
Can't we all just get along?
I think we can.
I'm not a robot.
Are you sure?
No, it could be Vicky's brother. And they're going to do a reboot of Small Wonder where I'm Vicky the Robot's brother. and I get to charge myself up in a closet. Let's play Small Wonder. Yeah, go charge yourself up in a closet.
Hey, Jessica, Stevie's talking about you.
Stevie's talking about you again. See,
She's
nobody
a
would have known.
small wonder.
Nobody would have known anything. What? I'm just interested to see what R-Truth will say. I mean, why he did it.
Because that's his friend, his longtime friend and his hero, John Cena.
I can't say what I want to say on the air right now.
About what?
It's something I just saw on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah,
By who?
I can't say.
Somebody that I know?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Can I guess who it is?
No, don't. Uh-oh. Jessica just popped on Facebook. I'm sure I'll be getting a message right now.
So this is this someone that you know through me or somebody I know through you?
I know through you.
Okay. I have an idea who it may be.
Yeah. Yeah. You probably have that. That probably gave it away right there. Mike Phillips commented on my post. And Mike Phillips is otherwise known as Seymour Snot. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Seymour Snot. Otherwise known as Mike Phillips.
I'm not seeing anything that from this person that I'm thinking it
I
probably.
mean, I just saw. It may not be the same person we're thinking about.
Well, I'm seeing a post related to shooty hoops.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just the picture.
Okay, I'll have to go back and look.
The picture I saw of it up there is just. I can't help but laugh when I see anything we're doing with it now.
Okay.
The best way to cope with your problems is to add new ones to distract yourself from the original problems.
Oh, wow. I do that. All right, Stevie. I think I'm going to end the live stream on my end.
End the live stream. I'm going to end it on my end too. It's almost at 3 hours. So.
All right. Friends
All right,
and
guys,
family and listeners. Go ahead, Stevie. It's your show. Close it out.
Kyle, thank you, sir, for coming on. And as always, Garth.
Party on, Wayne.
Party on, Garth. All right, guys. That's going to do it for tonight. You guys have a great night. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
And to all the mother. Oh, never mind.
I knew that was coming.
All
right, guys. See ya.